Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be starting our gym makeover, garage makeover, whatever we're calling it. It's a garage at this point in time. So we've been in our house for 3 weeks now, I think, just coming up on 3 weeks. We've done the bedroom, most of it. And the next thing that we wanted to prioritise is getting a proper kind of workout set up in this house. This is something we didn't do with our last renovation. Honestly, like, our health just took an absolute beating because we just didn't really have anywhere to work out. So we have some equipment, but we need to do some work on the garage to make it a much nicer space. So I'm going to take you in there now, show you what we're working with. I've hooked up my microphone because I'm hoping this will help it stop from being like the most echoey room known to man. So let's go check it out and I'll tell you about what we're planning on doing. So one benefit is that we can access the garage straight from the house. So generally speaking, the previous owners honestly took such good care of this house. They actually had like a full-on workbench set up in here and everything. This is a roller door, so it's all electric and everything. So we're going to keep it as a garage because, I don't know, like in future we may decide to turn it into a proper room, but for now this is absolutely fine for us. So if I come around here, we have some shelving up on this wall here. And then we also have some shelving up on this wall here as well. It does have lights. Steve accidentally broke this light trying to change the bulb. We have put a new light bulb in this one. These two are very yellowy energy saving bulbs. So the paint is kind of like a magnolia in here, which is why it's probably looking very yellowy and dingy. But the plan basically is we need to just like clear this out. There's lots of bits of stuff on the wall, obviously the shelves and stuff we're going to take down because we don't need them. We also have like a really big garden shed. So we've put a lot of stuff in there, so we don't need these shelves in here. So we need to take stuff down, patch up all the walls and everything, all the holes, and we're going to give it a lick of paint. So I've put some samples on the wall here. So these are both Sandrex masonry paints. The one on the left is Country Stone and the one on the right is Chalk Hill. I've also painted it on a piece of paper. This is the Chalk Hill one, which is what we're going to go for. So it's just a bit more of a beigey kind of colour than a yellowy colour. I feel like the camera's not doing it justice. But we thought we would save ourselves some effort and paint it kind of like a similar colour. And then we also have some floor paint for the garage. So I did toy with the idea of putting lino down here. So it's already been painted before, it's just kind of like peeling in some places. So I need to like properly clean it, make sure there's no kind of flaky paint or anything, and then we're gonna paint it black. So like I said, was gonna go for lino, and then I kind of thought, I don't know, like let's just paint it, see how we get on, because we're gonna have so many different gym mats and stuff. Steve wants to get a big kind of squat rack to go here, which I think is the only place that we'll be able to put it just because of how low these things come. Like we obviously have like a supporting beam here. We have the garage kind of door set up. So I think there is the only place that we'll be able to have the room to put it. And then, yeah, I want to have like, we've got a Peloton to go in. We've got a weights bench. We are going to actually have some more sockets put in because at the moment we only have this double and the right one is basically what is plugged in is the garage situation, the door situation. So we definitely need more. We've got a spare TV that I want to put up there as well so we can kind of cast some like workouts and stuff on there. But it's a huge space. It's also very cold. We did check, this door has like a rubber insulation bit across the top. Obviously it's never going to be completely airtight, but I also have something, I don't know if you can see the little bits of light coming through at the bottom. I do have a draft excluder to glue down onto the floor to make it a little less drafty. Anyway, this is day one. So step one, take down shelves, fill all the holes, take all that stuff to the tip, Then I'm going to properly hoover, mop the floor and everything, get rid of all the dust, and then we can start painting tomorrow. I also need to buy the paint. I have not done that yet. Okay, so the garage walls have had 2 coats of paint on it. You probably can't really tell on camera whatsoever, but it looks so much nicer, cleaner in here. We've kind of knocked back the yellow quite a bit. It's still got a nice warm colour to it, so I definitely would recommend this colour. It was Chalk Hill by Centex. So we've done all of the walls around here. I don't know if it's dry just yet, but once it is, we're going to go in and paint the floor. So this is the paint that I got to do the floors. It's just plain black, like I said before. This actually had really, really good reviews. I got it from Amazon. So it was delivered pretty quick, and it had, best reviews out of anything I'd seen. So in case anyone is thinking about doing a project like this and painting walls, this is our 3rd time doing this. So what I would say is invest in good paint. The last couple of times we have had just own brand paint. You do notice a difference. Definitely just buy a decent paint, and also invest in a paint sprayer. It is honestly such a lifesaver with this kind of textured brick. The only reason we didn't use a paint sprayer this time round is because we just have so many different bits of trunking, the door, all of this stuff. Like up here, there's loads of trunking. That is the only reason we didn't use the paint sprayer, was because we would have had to tape up so much stuff and we didn't want to risk the overspray. But normally we would definitely spray it. So if you don't have a sprayer, honestly, just invest in one, because it will save you so much time. We were really lucky with this because it was already painted. and that saved us a lot of time. So it wasn't too much of a pain in the bum to do. But yeah, we're really, really happy with how it's looking. I have literally just been online ordering some stuff to go in here. And Steve has just been ordering some kit to go in here as well. So really excited with how this is going to turn out. But next step, floor. Okay, so we are all done with this first phase of the gym makeover. Before I take you in and show you around, I just want to remind you what it was looking like before, because honestly it looks so much better now. So just a reminder, obviously we were dealing with magnolia walls, we had that kind of burgundy floor there, lots of shelving and stuff which we just didn't need, which we stripped back, and this is what it's looking like now. So this is now basically like a complete blank canvas for us to put our own spin on it. The floor came out so good. It's like a semi-gloss finish. I actually only used one of those tins of paint. I think it was like 2.5 litres on this whole floor. Because it was already coated, it only needed one coat, and honestly it was absolutely fine. We've now left this a week to fully cure, so it's ready to move stuff in. I feel like at the moment the walls look white. They're definitely not. They're this really, really nice kind of soft light beigey colour, which is absolutely perfect for what we wanted. Obviously we wanted it nice and kind of bright, fresh in here, but not too stark white. As you can see, we've moved a couple of bits in. So those are some IKEA bits, and we've got a little sideboard there for now. But honestly, I think this is like the best garage setup we've ever had. So I'm excited to get it out. We are literally about to go in there now and start putting bits in there. So make sure you subscribe and follow along to see what we put in, what we kit it out with. I'm so excited. We have probably about 80% of stuff already. The rest of it's coming in a week's time, but the next vlog that I share will be us completely finishing it all off basically. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see exactly what it's going to look like. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this just nice kind of quick transformation, just to freshen up of the garage that we already had. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.